hosted by an African American on the 2025 Talkers Heavy 100 list of the most important talk radio hosts in the nation. Last year, Tavis ranked number 33, and the year before, number 45. The Tavis Smiley Show has rapidly expanded its national syndication to now include nearly 50 radio stations across the country and counting. Congratulations, Tavis.
Yay, yay!
Hey, Zo, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
The problem is that traumatized people can get used to chaos. You can get used to chaos internally. You can get used to chaos externally. We can find ourselves not liking chaos, but moving towards it all the time because that's what we're used to. So this actually takes some work, especially if you come from complex trauma, you come from a lot of neglect, you come from chaotic upbringing, you come from a lot of emotional upheaval. You can actually get used to that. So again, it's about practicing and embracing this. Now, when you first get quiet, the noise can seem louder. You may have that experience. You start to get quiet and you're like, my goodness, it's loud. There's all these noises and voices and things and thoughts flying. No, they've been there. It's just as you got quiet, they became more evident of how much screaming and shouting. I know that was true for me. I recognized that the majority of my day was listening to fear in all its forms, in all its ways, checking for it, looking for it, apprehensive all the time, examining it, trying to solve it, trying to find relief, running from it, right? And then I had to learn how to cultivate an inner life that connects to the peace of God and learning to practice stillness. When you practice this, it's going to invite you into the present moment. When we're hit with trauma and we're experiencing the after effects, trauma gets us lost in the past and lost in the future. A little bit of both, right? We take the dark past, the fearful past, we project it onto our future. So we bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. From the past being projected into the future. Notice the present isn't in that equation. But what stillness does is it makes a call to engage in the here and now, right where I am. to feel the chair that I'm sitting in, to sense the wind that may be blowing through, to feel the sunlight on my face, to watch the sun set. In my case, to just stare at the fire as it's just doing its thing, and I'm placing it.
Andy, who is that? Mark De Jesus. Very interesting setup. Tonight's topic, another doozy. People might be so comfortable with toxicity that peace, stability, right, consistency might feel awkward, strange, might be too much. It's not. And listen, I want you guys to call in and share your thoughts. Because again, here I am sitting in the cigar lounge, having these conversations with folks, vetting the conversation out before I bring it to the radio. The young lady in there was telling me she thought that the most healthy relationship she had ever been in was boring, predictable. She was used to the high voltage of drama. That's what she said. She basically called the dude a square. He was just boring. He was good for me. He was kind. He was loving. He was present. But he was regular. He was boring. That leads us to tonight's topic. Oh my God. The predictability collapse. Why stability makes some people emotionally disassociate. Come on, tell the truth. See, people want to tune into my show and then get humble and quiet and meek. Tell the truth. Have you done it? Have you tapped out when it was consistent, when it was good? Have you tapped out? Have you bounced on a person? Right? Tonight we venture into the territory few people dare to explore. I'm telling you, it's a paradox. A realm where the mind flips the script and the nervous system writes its own betrayal. Currently, is this is happening to you now? I want to know. Somebody get to their phone line. Get to your phone and call me. 1-800-920-1580. Have you ever met somebody who prays for peace but falls apart the moment peace walks through the door? How many of you guys have prayed for somebody to show up? And show up right. Show up present. Ready. And it scared you. 1-800-920-1580. What happens when stability feels like abandonment? What happens when predictability turns into a trigger? Tonight, we unpack the predictability collapse, the silent phenomenon where calmness feels like a threat, feels like danger, where safety feels like suspicion. You know. I can't wait till the other shoe drops. Too good to be true. Gotta be hiding something. Probably lying. Hey, have you ever been in a relationship so good that the absence of crisis became a crisis? Oh my goodness. You know, I'm live on TikTok right now. And I'm live on the KBLA Talk 1580 YouTube page and Facebook page. Oh my goodness. I'm reading the TikTok comments right now. I can't be nice. Let me see that. I can't be nice to the man. He wants me to be a hood rat. LOL. He doesn't know peace. Oh my, there are people going through it right now. Sister trying to be sweet, trying to be loving, trying to create a safe space for him, and he wants Sexy Red. Where's Sexy Red? He wants Sexy Red. She's trying to be peaceful. 1-800-920-1580. Get on there. I want to talk about it. We're going to unpack it all. Have you ever panicked because nothing was wrong? You know, waiting for that other shoe to drop, right? On tonight's show, we invite you to face that part of yourself that never learned to trust tranquility, right? Call in, pull up, lean into the discomfort. The voice of reason begins now. Now, let me just say this. You got a lot of people who keep it light, and they call keeping it light tranquil or peaceful. Nah, I don't want to get too deep. Let's just chill. It's just too much. Many people who want to keep it light, you know, are trying to skirt around this this spiritual university that we call relationship. I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to learn too much about myself. I just want to chill and have a good time. Nothing wrong with that. But when you start catching feelings, then the work begins. Right? And now all of a sudden the relationship is too loud. Right? It's not tranquil. Right? Oh my goodness. In the unexplored terrain of relational psychology lies a phenomenon that defies conventional diagnosis, the predictability collapse, a paradox in which stability, not chaos, becomes the emotional threat. Most psychological frameworks center, dysfunction around volatility, trauma reenactment, or attachment incompatibility. Yet, at a deeper level, hides beneath these narratives, right? Let me tell you something. Relationships are not easy. I know people want it to be fun. They want it to be easy. They want it to be pleasurable all the time. It's just not that. It's work on self. It's not work on your partner. It's work on self. Right? Again, yet a deeper level hides beneath these narratives. For individuals raised in environments where love, safety, and connection arrived wrapped in unpredictability, inconsistency, the nervous system learns an ancient survival truth. Only tension feels real. Only chaos feels alive. Only instability feels familiar enough to trust. Now, we're drawing on Stephen Porges' polyvagal theory, right? Are y'all familiar with polyvagal theory, the polyvagal nerve? Are you guys familiar with that? Right? We will find the biological root of this dilemma. A nervous system tuned to anticipatory threat processes peace as disorientation, right? Making safety, it just seems like, isn't that crazy? Listen, when we come forward, we're going to open up the phone lines because I know there are people out there that have experienced this. Are you ready to throw your relationship away because it's too peaceful? Is it actually peaceful? I want to know. What are your thoughts? 1-800-920-1580.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
September is World Alzheimer's Month, a time to shine a light on a public health crisis that deeply impacts Black families. 1 in 5 Black adults ages 70 and older is living with Alzheimer's disease, or AD, and the risk is twice as high compared to white adults. But AD isn't just forgetting a name or losing track of time. time. Signs of early AD could be repeating questions, missing appointments, or struggling with bills and daily tasks. These things aren't a normal part of aging. Here's the good news. Treatments are available that may help if AD is diagnosed early. If you notice changes in memory or daily routines, whether in yourself or a loved one, don't wait. Early diagnosis and intervention are key to managing AD effectively. To learn more about AD and a potential treatment option, visit treatalsearly.com. That's treatalzearly.com to learn more about the signs and symptoms and a potential treatment option. This message is brought to you by AZI.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 is committed to self-care and community well-being. Walk Good LA was formed in June 2020, inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement and the beginning stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. What began as a few minutes of breath work and yoga meditation before protests against police brutality turned into a safe space for the community to heal in hard times. The immensely positive response from the community transformed the momentum into a movement. Today, Walk Good LA is a Black and Brown-led community wellness organization based in Los Angeles. They provide spaces for healing through community yoga classes, guided meditations, hikes, run clubs, and other activations throughout Los Angeles that attract hundreds of members weekly. With the help of Propel and Michael B. Jordan, they now have a yoga and wellness studio in Los Angeles called the Walk Good Yard. To join their mailing list and connect with healing spaces, please visit walkgoodla.org. That's walkgoodla.org. Or find them on Instagram at walkgoodla. This is a community call to action, a community call to healing from KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580 remembers Robin Ayers on the 1-year anniversary of her passing. 1 year ago this week, we lost a remarkable and vibrant voice. Robin Ayers touched countless lives through her passion, her love, her service, and her smile, which you could see through the radio. KBLA Talk 1580 honors her memory and celebrates the legacy she left behind. Robin, your spirit lives on in every conversation, in every connection, and in every one of us, inspired by your voice. Gone but never forgotten. KBLA Talk 1580, where voices matter.
I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
When you touch me, I feel. When you touch me, I feel. Boredom is a feeling that you bring to me each day. I need drama, I'll take pain. When you touch me, I see pastel gray. Oh, my friends ask me about you, but I have nothing to say. Oh, you're so boring, you're so boring. Oh, every day. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You're so boring. Ooh. There's no spark, there's no glow. I don't giggle, I don't go. Oh. But I remember days when you would hold me tight.
Ever get so emotionally short-circuited your brain just vacates the premises? One moment you're in an argument, the next you're floating in space watching your inner child, and your partner's abandonment wounds go 12 rounds. That's dissociation. not laziness, not being dramatic. It's your brain hitting the kill switch when it thinks you're in danger, even if you're just doom scrolling through climate collapse and credit card debt. Studies show, NIH has a few, trauma disrupts the default mode network, aka your selfhood HQ. But you don't fix this by thinking positive. You fix it by making the body feel safe again. Grounding, cold showers, naming 5 things in the room that don't owe you money. And yeah, therapy. Even if your therapist wears Crocs and tells you to breathe through the pain like it's a yoga retreat. You're not broken. You just adapted really well to a reality that never gave you a soft place to land. Now it's time to build one.
Man, that's Dog Man. We haven't heard from Dog Man in a while. The actual page is called No Filter Philosophy. Please go check it out. It's literally a cartoon, and I love it. I love it. Listen, we've been drilling down all week. Y'all know Zoe is not scared to have these conversations. I'm simply not. Tonight is the predictability collapse. Huh? Krishnamurti. You know I talk about him every week, every show, because he has so many nuggets that fit perfectly into these intricate topics. Krishnamurti's teachings illustrate a subtler truth. The ego survives through conflict because conflict sustains the illusion of separateness. Did you hear the jewel? I'm better than you. I'm better for you than you are for me. Have you ever been with somebody like that? I'm better for you than you are for me. Let me upgrade you. I know, come on now. Y'all know y'all been with somebody like that. Right? So listen to Krishnamurti's point one more time. Right? The ego survives through conflict because conflict sustains the illusion of separateness. When turbulence evaporates, the ego faces extinction. Right? Bentoff's holographic consciousness points to a metaphysical dimension. Chaos once supplied the vibrational friction that held the self-image together, and its absence dissolves the psychic scaffolding. Edgar Cayce's karmic narratives suggest that predictable love may short-circuit cycles of inherited dysfunction, triggering soul-level confusion rather than relief. In this collapse, peace, I'm not talking about quiet. Many of us have quiet in our relationships and not peace, right? In this collapse, peace functions as emotional groundlessness. A stable partner becomes a mirror reflecting the parts of the self untouched by crisis, unveiling an identity that never learned to exist outside of vigilance. When was the last time you were in a relationship that you didn't have to feel like you had to be on guard? You could unball your fist, as Uncle Bobby would say. Does predictability in your relationship feel numbing? Are you living in this cognitive dissonance where you're demanding consistency, but the more consistent they get, the more predictable the relationship becomes? Does predictability feel like numbness to you? And even worse, does it feel threatening? Even identity erasing. Who am I in this? This is all we do? I'm losing myself. Not because the relationship falters, but because the nervous system lacks fluency in relational calm. Disassociation emerges not as avoidance, but as the psyche's attempt to find orientation in an environment that provides no familiar clues. I see y'all in the chat. Y'all talking 1-800-920-1580. I love it. I love it. Let's get it. We got callers on the line. Should I go to the callers first, Andy? Or should I ask a couple of questions? Let's go to the callers. Willie from Philly. Don't come in here acting silly. No curse words, Willie. Talk to me, man.
Yo. What's up, Zoe? I haven't been on here for a minute.
Yes. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Oh, man, it's a great topic. You know, talking about peace, you know, coming from a background where as though it was nothing but drama growing up.
Right.
So I get with a stable situation, peaceful. And it was bothering me every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. No, this is a spiritual person I'm dealing with who practice it. And that was even bothering me. Because there was no toxic things going on. It didn't make sense to me. You know, like, why is this person so peaceful?
It bothered you, Willie? I need to know. Did it? Why?
Definitely.
Well, tell me why it bothered you. Why did the peace disrupt you, Willie?
Because the things I've been through, I'm looking for drama.
You looking for the familiar, what you know, your known.
There we go. Yeah.
But why?
I'm looking for the familiar.
But why? Does the familiar bring peace?
Yes.
What type of peace does drama bring? Talk to me.
You know what it brings? It brings, like you said, it brings that familiarity.
Yeah, but see, we're working through it. But this is how you work through it. Because you paused because you heard what I said and you said to yourself, that don't make sense. Right? You heard that.
Go ahead.
But you breaking it down by walking through it with me, because now you're starting to see. Oftentimes we don't think it through. We just do it because it's familiar, right?
Yeah.
That's what. Stay right there, brother. Don't go nowhere. Willie from Philly. We'll be back after we come forward to pay some bills, talk about some news and some traffic. We'll be back in the building.
Now, ooh, you're so boring.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump oversaw a U.S. brokered peace deal Thursday between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, ending what he called a decades-long war.
Millions and millions of people have been tragically killed. Went on forever.
Both leaders joined him in Washington, D.C. Two black men, Robert Primus and Alvin Brown, say their firings by President Trump from federal transportation boards were discriminatory. They were the only black members on their respective boards and have filed lawsuits. And a new report on 2024 hate crimes in Los Angeles is set to be released Thursday. Last year's data showed a 45% increase. The LA County Human Relations Commission tracks incidents by race, religion, gender, and more, with ongoing spikes in hate crimes against black residents, Jews, Muslims, Hispanics, LGBTQ people, and women. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Think It Up is an initiative to activate student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classrooms today? Join at thinkitup.org.
Break out the champagne. Everybody get a glass.
Tavis Smiley is now ranked number 16 nationally and the highest rated talk show hosted by an African American on the 2025 Talkers Heavy 100 list of the most important talk radio hosts in the nation. Last year, Tavis ranked number 33, and the year before, number 45. The Tavis Smiley Show has rapidly expanded its national syndication to now include nearly 50 radio stations across the country and counting. Congratulations, Tavis.
Yay!
Unwrap LA this winter with Metro. Whether you're heading to a family gathering or last-minute shopping, Metro's got you. Enjoy free rides across Metro on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Move with joy. Move with community this holiday season. Go Metro.
Is your loved one at the hospital or in a nursing home? Have they developed bed sores, fallen, or worse? These are things your family members should be protected from. Bed sores, falls, and dehydration are almost always the result of negligent care. If this has happened to your loved one, call Zoran at Basic Law Group at 800-215-1234 or visit basiclawgroup.com. The consultation is free, and if they don't win, you don't pay. That's 800-215-1234.
Established in 2020 during a time of deep racial unrest across our state and country, the Black Freedom Fund was created to make sure that leaders and organizations working to support Black communities and build power have the resources they need to stay in the fight for the long haul. We believe that those closest to the issues impacting our communities know best how to solve them. That's why in just the last 5 years, we've granted more than $45 million to over 200 grassroots organizations across California. That is the largest collective investment in Black organizing in history, and we're just getting started. We are clear-eyed and committed, more now than ever, to our people, our power, and our possibility. Join us in creating a future where Black people harness their full power to shape their lives and realize a just world for all. Learn more at fundblackfreedom.org. That's fundblackfreedom.org. The Black Freedom Fund is proud to sponsor Conversation Live Altadena Rising with James Farr on KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is on a mission to fight hunger and provide nutritious food to those in need across our community. They partner with federal, state, and local programs advocating for better policies and funding for critical hunger relief programs like Cal Fresh, the Emergency Food Assistance Program, and the Child and Adult Care Food Program. The food bank works with coalitions and local representatives to make sure hunger is addressed in every district of LA County. They also run nutrition education campaigns, raise hunger awareness, and source nutritious food for distribution, all while supporting regulations that allow food pantries to operate safely. Want to help? Visit lafoodbank.org or call 323-234-3030 to volunteer or find a food bank near you. Together, we can ensure that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
What's up, girl? He stood me up again. Again? Mm-hmm. Well, what's up with this guy? Do you really like him that much?
Yes, honey, I love him. He is fine. He does a lot of nice things for me.
I know he used to do nice stuff for you, but what has he done for you lately?
You know, some people don't want peace. There's an underlying assumption in conflict resolution that everyone involved at some level desires peace or reconciliation. Unfortunately, that's not always true because some people thrive in chaos. They crave the control that comes with keeping others off balance. They weaponize confusion and misdirection, emotional volatility, all because chaos keeps them in charge. And when you've been exposed to that kind of constant pressure long enough, something starts to shift inside of you. See, at first you resist. You try to reason or restore calm, but over time exhaustion sets in. You stop fighting for peace and you start settling for less chaos. You tell yourself, at least it's not as bad as it could be. And there's the conditioning. When chaos becomes normal, your tolerance for dysfunction increases and your expectation for harmony decreases. You start building your life around managing conflict rather than resolving it. And the more familiar you become with that pattern, the easier it is to forget what genuine peace even feels.
Ooh, Conflictish on Instagram. And Andy, you said his name was? Ryan Dunlap. He was talking to Willie from Philly. He really was. See, when you want to go back, bring Willie back in. When you want to go back to the norm, it puts you back in control because that's what management is. I know how to manage the conflict that I was raised in. Do you see what I'm saying? So listen to the question, Willie. How might long exposure to unpredictable environments, right, condition your amygdala, the area of the brain that deals with strong emotions and anger, right, to equate stability with sensory deprivation rather than safety? And how could this confusion distort adult intimacy? So what happens is, if you ain't got nothing to manage, i.e. control, your responsibility is taken away. Now you're bored. You might be in a really healthy situation that is actually peaceful and not quiet. See, this gives me a little bit more leeway to expound on the peace versus quiet dichotomy. When you got to manage, all you got is quiet. You don't have peace. Peace is something that is internal, that's everlasting. Nobody can take the peace from you once you've tapped into it, once you've cultivated it. You understand? You can go into any storm. Do you see what I'm saying? That peace is always with you. But if you're always managing, and now watch this, the management piece, not only is it tied to control, but it's also tied to another C word. What is the other C word, Willie?
You said control. What's the other C word?
Yeah, are you listening to me, Willie? What's the other C word? Watch this. Capacity. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired of having to manage everything. I'm tired of having to. Do you see?
Go ahead.
So now you want the control, which is the management. And now when it's time for you to manage the drama, which is familiar, now you're running out of gas. Talk to me, Willie. What are your thoughts on these ideas?
I'm lost in words because
that's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that, Willie? Come on, Willie.
I'm working on my peace now every day. I had to work on getting control of my peace of cutting some of my family members off.
You think that's... Oh, my God. You think that's working on peace, Willie? Cutting people off?
Well, I'm in therapy now.
Good. But do you think that's working on peace, cutting people off? I'm asking.
Nah, it's just a little quietness right now.
Man, you coming, Willie? We growing tonight. It's just quiet, right?
Yeah.
And see, this is why we cut people off, because we don't have skills to transmute, to change, to evolve ourselves. Don't you know you never have to cut anybody off if you keep growing? Because when you keep growing, they fall out. Listen to what I'm about to say. It might sound heavy or wordy, but listen to it. They fall out of resonance with you. They'll leave on their own because y'all don't resonate the same anymore, the same vibrational frequency.
Go ahead.
Does that make sense?
Definitely. Definitely.
Just you change. That's back to the management piece, right?
Go ahead.
I'm asking you.
Yes. Yes.
How long you been doing that? How long you been managing it? Managing the drama with others?
Forever.
Right? Where's it gotten you?
Nowhere.
Tired. Meet somebody new, fall back into your managerial position. Right?
Keep rapping on. Keep rapping. I'm listening.
I'm asking you. You tell me. Is this your reality?
No, I think you rapping. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And how is therapy working for you right now?
It's a little improvement. Still got a lot of homework to do.
Why just a little improvement?
My expectations.
What are your expectations?
Because I addressed my family with the issue, and I'm expecting them to take accountability.
So you're weaponizing the therapy for other people to change. I'm sorry.
You good money. You good.
Because it got quiet as hell. On radio, it ain't supposed. You not just hold tight, Willie from Philly. When we come forward, we gonna wrap it up with Philly.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Life in Los Angeles is vibrant, diverse, and full of opportunity. But sometimes a bad day in LA isn't just a bad day. Being treated differently or unfairly because of language, race, ethnicity, religion, or a medical condition can happen to anyone, and it is against the law. Have you faced unfair treatment when shopping, receiving services, or by an employer in the city? The Los Angeles Civil Rights Department enforces civil and human rights law to reduce private sector discrimination. We're here to work with you to find remedies, corrective actions, and help to connect you with needed resources. Don't let discrimination and unfair treatment go unchecked. Report your discrimination complaint at laisforeveryone.com. We want to hear your story. Visit laisforeveryone.com because your civil rights matter.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Here we go like that.
The problem is the pattern. See, one of the most proficient ways to experience healing on the inside is by engaging in self-evaluation, not blaming, because there's no healing in blaming. Blaming is not the fertilizer for your healing, but rather it can become the umbilical cord for your bitterness.
Wait, stop, because he's cooking. Pastor Jerry Flowers, he's cooking. We want to take that back to the top, because let me just tell you, we are a toxic society. We will watch all of these YouTube channels and listen to everybody talk this weirdness. We'll listen to people talk strange stuff about relationships because they talking at a low level of consciousness. But this is the work we should be tapped into when it comes to relating. Not only the clinical, the psychological, the philosophical, the spiritual, the metaphysical, the clinical. We need to be talking about all of it as it pertains to the university of you, i.e., relationship, the mirror of relationship. When I hear people talk about relationships at the societal level, at the anthropological level, let's deal with the cultural piece, right? The hood level. This how relationship go in the hood. Using hood language, hood customs, hood culture. This is how that's what's popular, right? But when I come in and say, no. See, you love your mama. Yes, you do, because that's the only mama you got. But the part that your mama broke in you, you can't address it in yourself, and you can't address it in her, and then it manifests in your See, if people ain't talking like that, then what we talking about? Give me your phone so I can get your password. Right? Show up the way I need you. You're not going to heal yourself so I don't have to do that? Ooh. Wait a minute. What? That shouldn't even be a damn expectation. Listen, I'm sorry, Willie. Hold on, Willie. That shouldn't even be an expectation. Nobody's talking like this, right? Yeah, our needs need to be met by our partner. Are you meeting my needs? Are you meeting your own needs? I know we haven't been taught to meet our own needs, but most of the work your partner has to meet for you in order to be happy are all inside jobs. I just need to feel wanted. You don't even want your whole self. There's pieces of yourself that you despise. But your partner gotta want you, all of you. Do you see? Oh, man, I'm sorry. Willie, come back in here, brother.
That's what we doing?
That's what we doing, Willie.
That's what we doing. That's what I'm working on now. I'm realizing that now about myself.
Yeah, because I know you, brother. You need this work. Now, Willie, let's just, come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Do you love yourself?
Working on it.
That's an honest answer, and I love that about you. Are you attentive? Self-attentive?
Working on that, too.
You know why you're not self-attentive?
No.
Find it. Find it. Where do all of our issues come from? For the most part. For the most part, psychologically speaking, clinically speaking, where do the majority of our issues internally come from?
Ourselves, right?
Childhood, our parents, our environment. Children model their environment, brother.
Go ahead.
Do you know how hard it is? First off, it's as Carl Jung says, people will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid looking at themselves. Well, let's recontextualize. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid condemning their mother. Stop real quick.
With that,
wait, listen to what I mean by that. Sometimes when you turn to your mother, you can make your mother a villain when in fact she's not. Let's just remember that. When in fact she's not. But people love mama so much, the mother archetype. Even when she hurt folk, people still lean into mama. There's still space for mama. Like, mama, she could still call. All right. That's my mama, though. I got to go. I got to go check in. I got to tap in. Even if she's toxic. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I agree. Can I say something? I just realized I was a mother worshiper.
So why are you pushing back, man?
I'm not doing it on purpose, man. I'm still working on it.
That's good. I'm glad you're working on it, but lean into the process. Right? Lean in. Right? Without fear. Without constant evaluation of your progress. Just lean in to the practice of what you're doing, to the process of what you're doing with the therapist. I heard what you said about the therapist. You had somewhat of, yeah, she cool. Yeah, all right. That's because they tapping stuff in you that you haven't tapped in a long time. You got to embrace that whole process. Does that make sense?
No, you're good. You're good.
All right. Willie from Philly, guess what you just did?
We're Philly in the building.
Come on, Philadelphia is on the board. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call us at 1-800-910-1580. Do you make a mess of peace? Do you make a mess of stability? Right? Are y'all with me tonight? How does the body, in Levine's terms, attempt to complete thwarted threat responses when a partner offers steady love? And why might this release trigger disassociative drifting? You know what? This person is here. This person wants to be here. This person wants to tap in. But let me drift away because this feels too safe. In what ways does the dorsal vagal state mimic the emotional shutdown someone experiences when stability exceeds their nervous system's tolerance for low stimulation? I need it up here. I need drama. I need to be hypervigilant. I need to be alert. No, you don't. We're watching reruns of the Thundercats. There's nothing to be alert about, right? How could the brain's habituation to hypervigilance create a paradox where the absence of danger registers as a loss of orientation rather than relief? Don't get it twisted. You got some people who are the invert of this. They just want their relationship superficial. Like if you study attachment theory, you'll see the avoidant types don't want any conflict. They have this fantasy concept of relationship that it's going to be all good. It's going to be cool. It's going to be peaceful. It has to be peaceful because they haven't learned how to process conflict, right? And I'm talking about healthy conflict versus the negative conflict we're highlighting tonight. Do you see what I'm saying? The avoidant types don't, a deep conversation is conflictual. No, seriously, we have to talk about the fact that you're not always present. Let's sit down. Why is it that we can have a close moment and then you need a distant moment in order to counterbalance the close moment? How does closeness make you feel? Like you start having these conversations with the avoidant types and they're like, oh, Jesus. Whoa. Well, why you coming at me like this? Like, who you talking to? I'm trying to help us, brother. When we come forward, the voice of reason going back to the phone line, we got Mountain View, Hawaii, Houston, Texas, Denver, Colorado, and Los Angeles. Let's get it.
How you be calling me, getting fresh in me. You probably leave you alone. Curse you out and unplug her phone. She'll be glad she was gone.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump oversaw a U.S. brokered peace deal Thursday between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, ending what he called a decades-long war.
Millions and millions of people have been